students, how are you doing at home? I believe you are all fine. Today we are going to continue our lesson and we are looking at number place value. Number place value, we're going to look at how we're going to identify individual digits within a big number, the value that they make. So we'll look at digits. Digits are single numbers or the individual numbers that we have as counting numbers. But it starts from 0 up to 9. So from 0 to 9, the first counting numbers 0 to 9 are what we call digits. So whenever you are asked of digits, you know that these are the first 10 counting numbers that we have. These are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These individual numbers are called digits. We use these digits to build or create big numbers. Example, we have 49,752. This is a large number. And this number was created out of our digits that we have. Once you write your numbers like this, each digit have a specific role that it plays in your number. As you called the number 49,752. So it tells you that the 4 here is in the 10,000 column, whilst your 9 here falls within 1,000 column. Your 7 here falls within the hundreds column, and your 5 here falls within your tens column, whereas your 2 here falls within the units. Most of you might have been familiar with ones, but today we are using units. They are all the same. A unit and ones means the same. So when we say unit, it means that we are talking about one digit number. And when we say tens, we are saying 2 digit numbers. When we say hundreds, we are talking about 3 digit numbers. When we say 1,000, we are saying 4 digit numbers. 10,000, we are saying 5 digit numbers. So example, 1 digit number can be 9, 8, 7, and 6. So these are example of 1 digit number. They stand alone. They are only one that you can find. 10 digits, 2 digits falls within the tens. So tens means 2 digits. And you find the example here as your usual 10. You can say 12, 20, and 30. So these are also examples of 2 digit numbers which falls within your tens. So whenever we say tens, it means that we are talking about 2 digit numbers. You have your usual 10, 12, 20, and 30. These are in the category of tens. Now hundreds. Hundreds, we look at them as your first 100, 200, 300, and then it continues up to 900,000. Okay, so which means that it continues up to 900, and then from 900 you move to 1,000. So thousands, we are looking at 4 digit numbers. So 4 digit numbers, we start from your usual 1,000, 2,000, and then it continues up to 990,000. Okay? So this is how we identify our digits. Now, the last one is 10,000, which forms 5 digits. So with 5 digits, you have your 10,000, and then you have 20,000, you have 30,000, and then it continues like that. So these are examples of 1 digit number, 2 digits number, and 3 digits up to your 5 digits. So I believe that, guys, you know the difference between your units, your tens, your hundreds, your thousands, and your 10,000s. Okay. So now let's take a look at how we can identify the place value. We have 49752, which is 49,752. How do we identify the places and the value of these individual digits? First, we look at our 2 here. 2 is in the unit place. 5 is in the tens place. 7 is in the hundred place. Your 9 is in the thousands place, and your 4 is in the 10,000. So if we are to write this alongside with the categories that we have here, first of all, our units is going to be 2. Our tens is going to be 5. And then our 100 is going to be 7. Our 1,000 is going to be 9. And then our 10,000 is going to be 4. Now, after looking at the place that they fall, so obviously this becomes the place that they stand in the bigger number. But we have to look at the value that they make, because we are looking at the place that they stand and then the value that they do what they make. So first of all, our units means single digits. So we already have 1 digit here already, so it is 1. Our tens are 2 digits, but we see we can only see 5 here. So 5, the value here becomes 50. Hundreds, 3 digits. So your 7, it has 2 spaces here, addition to the 7. So we have, make it 700. Our 9 is in the thousands and it forms 4 digits. So we add 3 zeros to it. Our 4 is in the 10,000s and we have to see 5 digits. So we have to add 4 zeros to it. So when we add 4 zeros to it, it means that we are seeing 40,000. So the value of your 4 is 40,000. The value of your 9 is 9,000. The value of your 7 is 700. The value of your 5 is 50. And the value of your 2 is 2. Guys, I believe that the explanation is very clear for you to identify these numbers. Okay, so now let's look at another example over here. So let's say I want to write 6, 7, 8, 4, and 3. Okay, so we change our figures here. And then we fill in the gaps to know where we can put in these numbers. So first of all, we'll start from the right hand side. We have 3. So 3 will be the units, 4 will be 10, 8 will be 100, 7 will be our 1,000, and 6 will be our 10,000. So how do we find the value? So putting them in this category means that you are showing the places that they stand. So how do you find the value? We know that any number in the units place is 1 digit. So we have 3. Any number in the tens place are 2 digits. So it becomes 40. Any number in the 100 place becomes 3 digits. So we have 8, 0, 0. And then the number in the thousand place becomes 4 digits, and we have 7 there. So it becomes 4 digits. Your 6 is in the 10,000, and it becomes 5 digits. So we have 6, 4. So this is how you can identify your numbers by using this format to identify the number place value all the time. I believe that once you create this format, it's going to be very easy for you to identify your numbers all the time. The 6 is in the 10,000, 7 is in the 1,000, 8 is in the 100, this is in the tens, and 3 is in the unit place. Okay, so we have this exercise that we have to practice so that it will help you to understand our lesson today very well. Over here, we are supposed to write the place value of the underlying digits in each number. We have 7 different questions here and 7 different numbers. There are individual numbers here that has been underlined, and what you are supposed to do is to identify the place value. Okay, you are supposed to identify the place value. Example, the first one, we have 56,335. 3 has been underlined here, so we are supposed to identify the value of these 3, and the value of these 3 becomes 300. Because the 3 here is in the 100 place, so the answer becomes 300. So I believe that with this example, you'll be able to finish the rest of this one. And I'll also stand by for any explanation in case that you don't understand or you find any challenge in any of the exercise. Thank you very much. See you next video. Welcome back. I hope you are following the lessons very well. To do a quick review of what we have studied so far, we are looking at number place value. We look at digits. We've been able to identify the individual digits that we have. We have 10 different digits from 0 up to 9. These are your digits. And digits are used to build large numbers. Example, we have 67,843. This is a big number built out of our digits. We have a table here that helps us to identify the place and the value of each digit in the larger number. We have the 10,000, we have the 1,000, the hundreds, the tens, and the units. And these are the breakdown or the expanded form of the numbers that we have if you want to find the value of it. We have an exercise that we have to also do besides the first one. We have exercise 2. This time around, our numbers have been circled. The numbers that we are looking at, they've been circled. So the exercise is that we are supposed to write the place value of the circled digits in each number. So 1, we have 4,936. We've circled 3, and if you go through, there are individual numbers that we have circled. So I want you to look at these numbers, and then you tell me the place value of each of these numbers that has been circled. Example, the first one, we have 3 that has been circled. So looking at the position of 3, 3 falls within the 10th column. So the 10th place of this number. And with the 10th place, we expect to see 2 digits. So which which means that 3 here becomes 30. So with this example, you can go through and finish the rest of the exercise, and then you drop it in the group for me to check. Thank you. Come back. This is the last part of our video, and we are still looking at our place value of numbers, the value of each number in a larger number. I believe that you've learned something very good today, and you'll be able to identify the value of each digit or the value of each number in a larger number. And it's good. We have a homework that we have to do, and I'll drop it in the group for you to see, but for the meantime, this is how it looks like. So I'll drop the full homework in the video for you to see it. I believe that you follow the instructions very carefully so that you can find the right answers for them. Okay, so we'll meet again in our next video. Have a nice day from your various homes, and see you next time. Bye.